everyone, and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. The duration for this reading is the 20th through to the 26th of February. Okay, let's have a look and see what the cards have in store for us this week. I always check my decks and see where I feel drawn, and I felt drawn to use as my influence cards Doreen Virtue's Angel Therapy cards. So they're the influence today, and my usual ones for my archangels. Tony, come on. What I will say, I think there is an archangel in that deck, so we may end up with a double archangel, but that's fine. We never have enough angels. Okay. First card we have is Archangel Metatron, and it's the card of children. I always think it's interesting when that card comes up, because I find quite often when I do these videos, I'm saying to you when the children come up, oh, the children are going back to school, oh, the children are breaking up. And it always seems to be around beginning of term or the end of term or mid-term or whatever. And here in Cumbria, it's half term this week, so children, yeah, very much taking up the focus this week. But I know in lots of other parts of the country, it's about a return to freedom and children going back to school. So, you know, I think there's reason to celebrate both sides. It's always nice to have your children home with you, or your grandchildren, or nephews, nieces, but it's also nice to have freedom and have some adult time. So, this card is about the children. For some of you, it may be about a child issue. It's Archangel Metatron, so it's the angel who helps to get you organised and motivated to sort out whatever this situation is. For others, the children card can actually be about connecting with your own inner child. Okay, so we'll see what the influence cards have to say, but there's quite a few kind of messages coming through on that card, and I think it's resonating with different situations. We have the solar plexus chakra. It's safe for you to be powerful and to take charge of your life in positive ways. So it may be that maybe you have a child situation around you where you feel that others are taking control. You know, maybe others think they know best, you know, for what's best for your child. And really, you know, intuitively you need to listen to your intuition. As a parent, we always know our children better than authorities, let's put it that way. Okay, so you know, so listen to your intuition. You know, A&E doctors nowadays are actually told to take more notice of mothers, because we're not just this irate creature, we're the ones that actually know, you know, the moods of our children, and we're attuned to them. Okay, so you know, if there's something you feel, go with that, go with your hunch. If it's a case of you need to connect with your inner child in order to connect with your solar plexus chakra, then so be it. You know, sometimes, you know, we're so busy trying to be what everybody else wants us to be, and we forget who we are. And that's what our inner child does, really. Our inner child reminds us of who we are, what we love, what we have a passion for. And when we go back to passion and what we have that affinity to, it puts us back in our power. Okay, so you know, so for some of you it's about going back into your power. For others it's literally about connecting with your children. For others it's about having freedom from your children. Okay, so let's have a look and see midweek. Now there'll probably be a card here for a nervous breakdown if you've got the kids around you midweek. Let's have a look. We have Archangel Sandalphon and prayer. When this card comes up, it's about prayers being answered. Be careful, I always say, what you pray for, because sometimes we think we want one thing and it's actually something else. Also, keep an open mind, because prayers can come in different ways. Okay, prayers can come in answered in a way that we feel that our prayers have fallen on deaf ears. And then with hindsight a little bit down the line, you realise, I didn't get that job because there was a better one coming. That relationship didn't work out because somebody far better was coming in. And that's where your prayers are actually being answered, where the universe is directing that. Okay, that house fell through because there was one that was actually much better. I'm so pleased I didn't get that one, you know. And when you think about it, we can all look back and see situations where something didn't quite work out, but something better came along, or something that suited us better, should I put it that way. Okay, let's have a look at an influence card to go with this. Oops. Still not that great at shuffling, sorry about that. Everything clicky. Okay, we have Ascended Masters. Powerful, loving and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you and guiding you. And I think that's really important because we was talking about prayer. And prayer is when we send out a wish. We speak of our heart's desires. Sometimes we say in prayer what we wouldn't say to anybody else. And, you know, we all have these Ascended Masters. We all have angels who are watching out for us. We all have loved ones who are watching out for us. And guidance comes in lots of different little signs. You know, I put a post on this week about signs, you know, and you have to be ready to look for signs and to accept them when they're brought your way. Okay, let's have a look. End of the week. We have a card of stillness. Now, there's no harm in stillness. We all kind of think, especially in my industry, everybody who speaks to me wants to know about things coming in, changes coming in, how they can improve things. I'm always saying to people, if I only had a magic wand, I'd wave it for you. And, you know, sometimes this card can be quite scary for a reader to give to someone because it's about stillness, it's about standing still. And that's not what people want to hear when they have a reading. They want to hear about something's going to happen or whatever, you know, or confirmation that they're on the right path. And stillness is actually really, really important because if we didn't stop occasionally, we wouldn't see where we're at, where we're going. We would miss the signs. We were talking about signs. We would miss them because we'd be so busy rushing forward, being overwhelmed by everything. And at the end of the day, especially the spiritual amongst us, you know, we're sentient beings who need that time, need that stillness. That's why we talk about the importance of meditation. And if you look at this card, it's almost like being back in the womb. And it's like receiving healing. Okay, so for some of you, next weekend may not be the most exciting of weekends, but it'll recharge your batteries. It'll make you have time for yourself. And in that stillness, I feel answers will come in and healing will come in. Let's go and do the last card. Let's see what we get. We have visualised success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. So, for some of you, I was talking about meditation. Do the meditation next weekend. Do the visualisation. See where you want to end up. Listen to your higher self and what your higher self is giving you, because that will be a message coming direct as a result of your prayers from the Ascended Masters, from your angels, from your loved ones, okay? And, you know, it comes via the higher self in through the crown chakra to the brow, you know, and you see it in your visualisation. You can manifest that positive outcome, okay? The universe isn't out to punish you, isn't out to reward you, it's there to respond to you and the energy that you are sending forth. You will get that back. Okay, so we did really well, and we didn't get any archangels in that, so I must have been meant to do this. Okay, there are a couple of archangels in there, which I didn't want to remove, but yes, I was drawn to this, and I feel these cards really kind of match each other really, really nicely. Okay, so a brief recap. We have Archangel Metatron, the children card, connecting with your inner child, connecting with the children around you, you know, allowing your inner self to come out and to let you know what it is that you want. And I think that's the theme of this reading, is about actually acknowledging what you want. Okay, it's safe to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Once again, that's about visualization, isn't it? That's about a positive outlook that would actually bring in, okay, a positive outcome. Okay, so they kind of go together. prayers, middle of the week, can still be you sending out your prayers, getting answers to your prayers. Remember, meditation is a form of prayer in which we actually send out and receive. Okay, you can always ask a question before meditation. You know, so like I said on page with my signs, I said a prayer to Archangel Ariel. I asked her to give me a sign. I woke up the next day, there was a starfish outside on the patio that I nearly stood on. You know, it was just there. So, you know, so that's like signs coming in. Sometimes the signs can be feathers, sometimes it can be the words of a song, sometimes it can be a film comes on TV, and you know, and it's following what you've been asking. The Ascended Masters card is lovely because it kind of, it's an embodiment of faith, and faith isn't about labels. You know, quite often we talk about the divine, we talk about God, we talk about the goddess, you know, and I personally am, I say divine a lot because I feel it covers everything, it covers everybody, and you know, I think we all see the divine in the way that is right for our spirituality, but I don't think it matters about labels. Okay, just like some angels are kind of not depicted by a gender and not gender specific, I think that's the same with the divine. I think the divine is this wonderful energy, this energy of love, pure love that is there, you know, to lead us all through the darkness, really, to the light. Okay, so we come to the end and we have, oh, and I just realised, this card is quite interesting actually. And I didn't think at all. I didn't say to you what angel it was, what archangel, because it wasn't an archangel. Okay, and it's got into that deck completely by accident, but meant to be there. Okay, I always feel when a card gets in like that, it's meant to be there. And it's a card of stillness, and it's about healing, isn't it? So, you know, it's about healing yourself, it's about having time to stop and catch your breath, it's about seeing where you're going to go. And, you know, once again, if you look, it's almost in like, you know, a fetus position, like being in the womb, like connecting with your inner child, okay? And I think that stillness is important. Okay, and then we have the visualise success. See yourself doing well in this situation, have faith in a positive outcome. So I really feel the message is what you can see, what you can visualise, you can manifest into your life this week. Okay, with that I'll say love and light to you all. Thank you for supporting us on the page. We will have some colour readings that I think are coming up today. And I'll try and put some things up as we go through the week. Love and light to you all. And don't forget, any shares goes in the bag because it's the end of the month next week. I can't believe it already. Okay. Love and light.